my name is Lucy from BS Applied Physics. Ayun po. Gusto ko lang po yung i-voice out. Kakaloka, wait. Ano po? Hindi kasi 'di ba, yung nga po, 'di ba yung yung mga gay people, mga kasi minsan po kasi pag dumadaan po ako dun sa group ng mga people na na yung masama sa mga lalaki, 'di ba na minsan sisipulan, yung ganyan sabihin sexy daw. Tapos minsan po pag kapag naka-eyeshadow, sasabihin tapos ang Halloween party, mga ganon. Kakalokan, minsan nakaka-offend na. 'Di ba? Parang minsan nakakatawa, pero kung iisipin mo, 'di ba? Parang minsan nakakainis. Ganon. So ano po ba yung ayun po ba para masolusyonan naman yung mga ganon? Kasi 'di ba? Thank you po.
Thank you very much for that comment. We welcome that comic relief after such a very heavy discussion. Well, for one thing, the United Nations, as I told you, subscribes to the principle that human rights should be non-discriminatory and universally applied. So it doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is, the same human rights apply to you. Now, when it comes to your question about how to reduce the stigmatization of gays, I think that is a long process that will require programs, communication for behavioral change, a comprehensive program, because it's not going to disappear overnight, because these are deeply ingrained attitudes, prejudice, and biases. So, Jericho, would you like to add? Okay. So,
actually, nasabi na ni Ma'am, yung rights, sa issue ng gay, we have this men having sex with men. Merong different types yan eh. Pero nandun pa rin, the bottom line is yung rights din ng mga gays. So pinapaikting namin yung behavioral change communication doon.
Alam mo yung ginawa mong paglalahad sa harap ng ganito kalaking grupo, isang napaka-positibong hakbang. Kasi kailangan basagin mo yung discomfort eh. A lot of people would rather not talk about it and pretend it doesn't exist. But discrimination against gays is everywhere. Pero kung ganyan ang pinapakita mo na humaharap ka at you stand up and speak out, tumutulong ka sa pagbasag ng masamang stereotype. Marami pang ibang batang gay ang gagaya sa'yo. Imaginein mo yung multiplier effect niyan at matututo kang respetuhin.
Good afternoon. I'm from Legal Management. I just have a question regarding that, right? Our advocacy is stop discrimination. So, do you think we can really stop discrimination, or there would come a time that the discrimination would totally diminish?
It's of course, it's a long-term goal. Nobody here expects that discrimination against these three sectors and other marginalized sectors will disappear just because we hold a forum every day or just because we throw money at a program. It's gonna take a long time and a lot of advocacy on the part of people like Dave, Jericho, and Adeline for these irrational biases to disappear. So it's our aspiration, it's our common aspiration, but it's going to be a long journey for all of us.
What you actually put out is more of a challenge, no? Societies are often wont to discriminate. Kasi people always think that by being better than the other, you've reached the ultimate goal of your life. Parang you're always saying, you should conform to society. Those who don't look like us, who don't act like us, are not necessarily good people. Nandyan yan, ingrained sa pagkatao natin. Pero that doesn't say you have to roll over and die at sumuko na lang at itaas ang kamay. Kasi sa bawat araw na may nadidiscriminate, may taong nasasaktan. May taong naagawan ng karapatan. May human rights na nava-violate. Yung mga gantong exercise, these are baby steps. Pero kung kayo mismo, sabihin ko kung kayo'y 50, 80 dito, may 5 dito na lalabas na mas malinaw ang utak at mag-uumpisa na sitahin ang mga matatandang nagdi-discriminate at mag-exercise ng self-discipline, then we would have succeeded.
Thank you very, very much for that spirited discussion. Now we'd like to call on Attorney Antonio Chua, the advisor of the Legal Management Society, to give the closing remarks.
Pabawasan ko na yung speech ko kasi naubos na yung oras. Akala ko walang gusto magtanong. No? Anyway, so first, I'd like to congratulate today's awardees, Dave De La Vera, for awardees for the indigenous people. Adeline, can we give them a round of applause? Adeline Dumampong for persons with disabilities, and Jericho Paterno for people living with HIV AIDS. And of course, Miss Teresa De Buque, head of the UN Information Center. Anyway, so I'll make some, as I've said, in this age of what we call modern age or times, it is unfortunate that there are still humans that are classified as, that are not recognized as person because they are considered as properties of another person, or because they are treated with discrimination. In some culture, women are not to be educated. They can be killed by their husband simply for suspicion of infidelity, so that the honor of the husband will be restored. And also in some extreme cases, like somewhere in Africa, women are not allowed to enjoy sex. Yes, their sensitive part will have to be cut off as part of a social requirement. Okay. And so these are the violation of human rights that are still happening today, though we consider ourselves living in a modern times. I hope that today's discussion will somehow raise our awareness that we have to do something about this. That all men are born equal and they are to be respected as persons. And this is guaranteed not only by our Constitution, of course, but it is a Christian value that we must exercise or practice. Again, I would like to, in behalf of the Faculty of Arts and Letters, the University of Santo Tomas, and the Legal Management Society, I would like to thank the United Nations Information Center for allowing us to host today's meeting or awarding ceremony of the United Nations Defenders for Human Rights. We are indeed honored. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Chua, for that informative remark.